So guys, we're back again. We're going to have a go at another one-point perspective drawing. I said I was going to do this. I'm going to do my initials, okay? So my initials, ASL, Mr. Lindsay, Big Dog Lindsay, whatever. Now, where we did our last one-point perspective drawing, which is just here, we did a horizon line through the middle. I'm not going to do it through the middle. I'm going to do it slightly at the top, okay? So about an inch from the top. We'll just go there, nice and lightly with your pencil. Like that. So that's my horizon line, okay? I'm still going to put my vanishing point in the middle, which is just about there. And that's my page setup, okay? If you can just see that, it's just there. So, I'm going to do my initials. Now, like if we were to think back to this video here, it always starts with a 2D shape. So it starts with a square or a triangle or a circle or just a block A or whatever that was, okay? So I'm going to start off just by drawing my initials as 2D shapes in a block form, okay? If I wanted to, I could use my ruler, make it look really neat lines, but I don't want this video to take too long, so I'm just going to do it very quickly, carefully sketch it out, try and keep it as straight as I possibly can, okay? Obviously, we've had a look at quick sketching. If you feel comfortable enough without using a ruler, give it a go. So, I'm going to start with my S, okay, because there's the middle of my page. I want it to be in the middle, so I'm going to start about there, okay? I'm going to put in a construction line, lightly across the top, lightly across the bottom. Ooh, it's curved off there, what a donut. Like that. And that's going to give me the line spacing for my actual letters. So my letters aren't going to go above this construction line, they're not going to go below it. Everything's going to be within this sort of bar here, okay, just to make sure they all end up the same height. So my S, I'm going to have to try and move myself without actually moving the sheet here. Now, when we've done this before, when I've done this actually when we're in school with other classes, sometimes what we get is we get people that will just, they'll write their initials as though you're writing it with a pen. So if it was ASL, they would do ASL. Okay, it's not going to work, all right? It's got to be a shape that's got edges, corners, a surface, all right, which is why I'm doing a block letter, okay? If you're not confident enough at writing your own letters, just get a stencil off the internet. You'll be able to find an alphabet, a block alphabet somewhere on the internet that you can just trace off. You can put the paper onto your screen and trace off of it. Or you can even print it off if you've got a printer at home. Oh God, what's up with that line there? There we go, so I've got my S. Now that's in the middle, so I'm going to do my A and my L either side of it. So we'll do hole there, and then L. There we go, so I'll quickly sketch those out. Just go across the top of there, across the bottom, like that, okay? And then it's the exact same process, so we get the ruler from our vanishing point to each of those corners. Now if you want to, okay, just give it a go. You can have a go at doing this without your ruler, so I've sketched out the letters themselves without using a ruler. So I'm going to have a go at doing these actual lines. Okay, so I can sort of imagine where they're going to be. Okay, and I'm just going to put in the line there. Go behind, like that. Okay, so it's got that bit there. This one would go sort of that way, so I'm going to put in a tiny line just there. We'll do the L. So from that corner, this is a bit difficult, I can't move my page, otherwise it's going to look weird on the camera. Like that. Like that. imagining where they're going to go. Well, I'll do my S before I do that, actually. That corner of my S. Now again, there's not a corner here, so I'm going to imagine that my ruler's hitting that curve on that tangent just there. This corner, I'm not going to go all the way to the point, I'm just going to stop about there. Like that. There we go. And again, I need to stop the letters because obviously they're just continuous, they disappear all the way to the back. So I'll start by doing the S, I'm just going to stop them about here. And again, I'm not just going to do a little curve, I'm going to try and copy this curve here. So it goes like that and then almost straightens off a bit towards that edge there. There we go. The L, if I do that the same sort of distance apart, so it's about there. That's going to go straight down, so if I go straight down here, so I'm just going to go straight down behind that part of the S there. If it's that far away, we'll go about there. The A, we'll just stop at the top there, and then obviously it's a slightly sort of diagonal line, so we'll follow that down as best we can, keeping it as parallel as possible without obviously chopping through the letter S. I think that's about it. Now what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to put a bit more pressure on my pencil just to go around it to make those stand out a bit more. Now to help this stand out a bit more, what you can do is put colour on there. Okay, colour is a great way of lifting your drawing, your design off the page. It will give it a sort of difference between the letters themselves and the canvas you're drawing on. There we go. So, a couple of colours, don't matter which ones you use, okay, just obviously make it look a bit brighter. So I'm going to go with orange for my A. Okay, so just a nice coating. You can do some proper rendering if you want to. You can make it look like as though it's got a light source sitting in it. I just want to put colour on there, okay, just to sort of try and lift this off the page a bit. Again, try and make sure they're nice and sharp. I'm going to try and use the side of the lead just to get as much coverage as I possibly can. Quickly get through this. Obviously when you guys do it, loads better than mine. A lot more care than mine. Now what I'm also going to use this orange for is I'm going to go around the outline, a bit like I would when I would use my pencil to make it look a bit bolder, just to try and give it a more of a defined edge with the colour. Pressure on this top surface. And on this side surface, just to give a bit of get that little bit down there, it's hiding. And that bit down there, and I'll also do the inside of this. Oh, I missed a line. I've just realised I've missed a line from there. There should be, from this corner, a teeny tiny line just there, like that. To make it look as though, obviously that goes all the way through. Now again, like I said, I'm going to use my orange, and I'm going to press on. Hold it like a pen, a lot more pressure on it. And just go around, sorry, go over the pencil lines I've got. Now again, I'm trying to get through this quite quickly because I don't want you guys watching this and not actually getting on with it. But when you do it, a bit more care. Maybe use a ruler. Okay, something like that. All right, so I'm going to go through this. I'm going to do all of these. I'll make sure I upload the finished piece for you. Okay, and then obviously you get yours on there as well. Show me what you've done. Okay, so have a go at that.